Hello all, my name is Andrek and I will be your host. Welcome to today's video. So, last video we started with, JustDireThings, and it's been kind of complicated, kind of fun, but also like this happened while we weren't looking. This one stopped working, that one stopped working, that one stopped working. So I guess my luck of it just keeps growing. It finally stopped. No more luck. I do have a fair amount of time crystals now. So, not that I wanna stop growing them, because I do need more. And to get more, and because this is a dire mod, there's automation. But before we do any of that, please consider pressing that like button, maybe even subscribing. It helps me out tremendously. We're getting so close to 100. I'm so excited for it. So before we do anything else, we should probably make some time fluid. So we do that by placing some water. Then we grab some polymorphic catalyst, and we get a fair amount of this. Like it's not bad. It's not a bad recipe. You throw that in. Boop. There you go, polymorphic fluid. Now, to change that into time fluid, we need a time crystal. And this does mess with your character, as we found out last time. So let's throw it. Oh boy. I should have probably not thrown the bucket around. I do wonder. So that doesn't do anything with you. I would have expected that to do something. Maybe it does and I'm just impatient. Who knows? But I need that because I need it for the paradox machine. Now, paradox machine. There. Part of the quest. That is amazing. That's another item done for the pulsating black hole. And I wonder, did we do anything else for this one? I mean, we're 4 items in. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Roots, Evilcraft. It's literally every freaking mod. I mean, the pocket storage is probably very durable, so we can look at that next. Alright, so let's get rid of that one. So the paradox machine, part of the quest, so that is done, and we get a bunch of the stuff we just spent back. 8 crystals. Let's get rid of those immediately. Right. So let's read up on what this thing says. So it says, for a price and a lot of power, it will take a snapshot of blocks and entities in the designated area, and it can duplicate them. Lots of blocks and entities are blacklisted, so no duplicating bees. Well, boo-hoo. Thing is, I'm not particularly interested in duplicating bees. Maybe there's a way around that as well. So, I am sad. Because I had this whole plan for how I was going to abuse this thing. And apparently that's not a thing anymore. Ah, oh well. We will throw it away into the system and use it what it was made for, the Ultimate Star. Now, let's get back to these babies. Alright, so let's go and do some automation. It's not my original idea. I don't remember where I've seen it before. Well, I've seen it a couple of times, but for this, I'm gonna need an advanced swapper, because we wanna swap things around. And an advanced swapper, I don't recall if it says here. It does not. But the advanced swapper basically allows you to swap things to another dimension. And that's what we want, because we want to move that block with the time crystal. We move it from one side to the other. So let's make a simple swapper. Do I have observers? I do not. So I think for one set, I need like 12. No, 6. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then I need I need that times however many time crystals I want to do in one go. So they're not cheap. So let's do 6. Oh boy. I'm gonna need more blaze. Don't have more ender prediction, huh? Right, let's make 6. There we go. Let's just make the stack. There we go. Right, so 6 simple swappers. And now I want the advanced ones. Boop. 6 of them. Oh boy. They're actually quite expensive because these have 4 Eclipse alloy. And Eclipse alloy comes from netherite blocks. So they're not cheap. But hey, whatever. We'll make do. Let's grab some regular. Let's grab this one as well. Alright. So I made a little space. I need it to be chunk loaded, so that is also done. And then it is here in the corner. So I'm just gonna place them here, I think. Can I place these on top of each other? I can, but I don't want to. I wanna do this. And then I need space for 3. Yeah, okay, this should work. So now what I want to do is I want to see the render area. I need it to be 1. Yeah, I need it there. And then I need that 1, 1, and 1. So that is now a 3x3 area. Let's do the same on this. So we need it out 1. No, down 1 and out 1. Then 1 in size, 1 in size, and 1 in size. Reason being, we want to move the time crystals, but we don't want to leave the budding parts behind, because they will pop. So next up, we need supply energy. So let's grab the thing I set up earlier and then didn't use because it turned out not to be a thing that we could do. All right, so these are instantly filled with energy. And then we want to allow list, I think. Was it this one? Let me go double check. So we need a budding time crystal. Compare MBT. Yes. Let me. There was a thing. Like, did you shift click in? I don't remember how to open this screen. Let me double check that. I was getting a little ahead of myself. I need an advanced sensor next. So let's grab those. Simple. We need more observers. So I'm just going to assume that we need them a lot. Make a stack. Make a simple one. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 of these. There we go. And then we need 1, 2, 3 of these. There we go. So there we go. We're going to put this here because it also needs power. And then we want an allow list. We want a budding time crystal and we want it to be stage 0. I think. So it's allowed to be stage 0. I think that's how it works. So let's see the render area. Let's put it forward 1 and inward 1. Yeah. So it's that one. And now we need weak signal. I don't think it matters. There, redstone circuit. Let's grab that. There we go. Oop. That is going just terrific. Let's get rid of that one. So we're going to boot inserting. So that's extracting a redstone signal. That should not be affected. So that one is the out and that is in. Okay, cool. So let's do in, out, sensor. Right, now I'm gonna go duplicate this in 2 more places. We need it once in the nether and once in the end. So first thing we need to do now is bring over a time crystal. So let's grab an extra advanced swapper that we brought. Nope. There. Then we do working area. We want +1. Yes. There. That encapsulates the whole thing. And then we need some power. There. And we need a button, I think. That should be fine, right? Just a regular button. There. Put in... Actually, let's set our direction first. We are gonna need a ferrocore wrench. I'm not entirely sure if the regular wrench is gonna work, but just because I don't want to risk it. There. Now I'm gonna assume that we need this one. All right. So let's head to the other one. And we want the top one to be the one bringing it in. So it is now bound to the end. We can see that here. It's bound to that entity. So now if we head back and we give this one a power, there we go. That should now work. This has power. And we go, whoop. It didn't do any, oh yeah, there it went. Goodbye. Oh boy, did it go in the right place? It very much did. I like it. So now we need this one, because this currently doesn't do anything, right? This does send a redstone signal, but this isn't sending it anywhere. So we're going to grab this one, head to the nether. And again, we're going to hook it to the top one. So give it power, I think. There. I don't know if that is enough. Let's see if the one at home is already done. It seems done. So this one is connected to the nether. This is probably not pulsing, is it? This is sending a constant signal. Either that or the stage is wrong. That's gonna go with high signal. Draw it. Yeah, that's fine. This is on a allow list. It should be right. Or is it the deny list? No, I'm gonna assume it's an allow list. So we want stage 0? Let me figure this one out, because I am pretty sure all I have to do is just tell it to send a redstone signal, send amount. Sense amount 1. We just want the 1. Let me troubleshoot this for a quick second. Think I figured it out. It needs to be stage 1, be on an allow list, so when it's stage 1, it is gonna trigger, so we're gonna put this to deny, put it back to allow, and it's gone. So it seems to update whenever I close the interface, so that is how we want it, I think. So now let's bring our button and let's go to the nether. Because now it's here. It's already done, in fact. So now we need this one to say allow list stage 2, because the other one was stage 1, and it's gonna send a redstone signal, but this one doesn't have a target yet, so we're gonna go this, and we're gonna go end, and we wanted to bring it into here. So now we should, when we give this power, we should be getting, I don't know if this is in fact true. Let's go back to the nether for 1 second, because it did already give the signal. I'm not sure it's going to continuously send a signal. And it's just waiting for a pulse. So it did send it away. So let's get it back. No. Oh, okay. The thing definitely doesn't want to keep it here, so we change to deny, change it to allow, and it's gone. Okay, give me back my button. Thank you. And now we go to the end. We have a crystal here. And then we need it to, whenever this goes to stage 0, so now it goes to the next stage, whenever it's done. And when it goes past that stage, it becomes stage 0. So then we want it to send from here back home. But we're not going to do that yet, because we need to break time crystals first. So the crystal has changed. So that's pretty cool. It's growing the crystals now. Oh, every time. Oh, alright. So it's growing these crystals now. So now we need the breaker. So let's make the simple one. Oh, you're not gonna know. It needs an observer. And we need the advanced one. So I'm just gonna plonk it down here, because I think it's convenient to have all 4 next to each other. So I wonder if I can put my... Right. So now we want time crystals. There. We want specific items. And we want it to be a 3x3 area. Not here though. We want it 1 over. Yes. And then we want it 1 over. No. Over. No. Over. Here we go. So it encapsulates all of them, right? Alright. So let's ignore that. Let's do allow list. Because otherwise it's going to break the crystal. Or the budding time crystal, and that would be a bad time. Let's add fortune. Now, we also need to pick them up. So let's grab an absorption hopper or a vacuum hopper. Put it here. Put this there and there. Now let's see the working area, and let's up it a little bit. So we're going up, down. Let's do 2 up. Definitely inside. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. It's in here. That is awesome. And now all we have to do is wait for it to, well, generate a time crystal. This one's almost done, I think. I should probably disable this for now. I'll probably take the pickaxe out. Actually, I'm not sure if that's going to work. Let me wait and see if this does anything. One of them disappeared. And it's in here. Hell yeah. Totally works. I didn't even see it because I was too busy killing Enderman. Alright, so there we go. That means that it totally works. The mining thing does. And now all I want is for this to be stage 0. Weak signal. And then we want to link this one. Yeah, this one. We need to go to our basement. Let's run back. I've really hidden this away in a corner here, by the way. So let's place it here. And now all we have to do is let the process run its course. And that should totally work. So, this thing has been here for a while. I've generated 2 crystals already. Oh, 3. Nice. Nice timing. But I kind of want it to turn different color. And I can't tell if it's doing that now. But there's a way to speed that up. And that is by making a time wand. Where is it? Jesus. Am I blind? No, it is here. So we want a time wand. Because we want to be able to speed up anything, basically. In sufficient time. Don't say. Let's throw some down. I'm not sure how I pick up fluids in this mod, but I'm assuming I just toss it on the ground and I pick it up. Yeah, totally works. Has 8 spaces. I think I only made 7 buckets, so that's a little bit of a downer, but hey, we'll take it. There we go. Hell yeah. So now, using a lot of power and a bunch of fluid, we can upgrade the speed at which this goes. It doesn't use all that much, it seems. No, it's actually kind of good. So it goes a lot faster now. Oh, boop, there it went. Let's see if we can catch it in the act. Oh, yeah, it's right here. It's growing. Oh, and it went. Let's see if we're fast enough. We want to go here. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, don't fall down. Would be nice if this one also went really quick. Come on. Come on, buddy. Wait, I wonder, does that work? Yeah, totally works, and it's gone. Well, I don't know for a fact that it works, right? I just know that it's not there anymore, and it's now here. So this process totally works. Woo! Now let me look up who I got the inspiration from. So, my source of inspiration was a guy called Pilpo. I'll link to his video where he explains this process in more detail. And, well, show him some love, I would say. For now, all I have to do is duplicate this a whole bunch of times. So, I have had to make a tiny adjustment to the nethers or the end setup, because I realized that this thing was just going to be connected to the sensor when it's next to each other, and it would trigger. I don't know if it would have mattered, but I decided to not risk it, and I just put it up here. So now I have 4. It's quite a lot of work to set up, so I'm going to leave it like this. And if I look at how many time crystals I have so far, I have 35. It's not bad. Especially since it doesn't actually use that much. Like it's 6686. Let's see. There. Yeah, that's not bad. So it used 128. Kind of as expected, right? The question is, will it grow another time crystal? Or will it just pop out of existence because it's turning a different shade of green? Add more time to it? No. Insufficient energy. Yes, just 128. So that's quite nice. I like it. Ironically, I tried to speed up the one that I forgot to set up. It's smart. All in all, even though I made a mistake, I used about a bucket's worth of time fluid to make 5 crystals. So I'm not unhappy. That's actually a really good amount. Now all I have to do is keep a check on these diamond pickaxes, because I didn't have more of these premium ones. So I might make a couple just to put in here. I might also just have a hopper on top. I don't know if that works, but hey, we'll give it a try. Decided to overkill it. This is now an ender chest full of diamond pickaxes with hoppers full of diamond pickaxes that will refill the diamond pickaxes. Yes. Because why not? And yeah, there is an auto crafting thing that does diamond pickaxes to export them. Why? I don't know, but I think this is a great place to call it. I think I've achieved what I wanted to achieve today, with the exception of not being able to do anything fun with the paradox box thingy. But hey, you win some, you lose some. And sometimes you get to cheese the system, and sometimes the mod developer was smarter than you. And let's be honest, it's Direwolf we're talking about, so he is smarter than all of us. But yeah, had fun anyway. So if you did enjoy, please consider pressing that like button, maybe even subscribing. Helps me out tremendously. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See you there. Bye-bye.